What is up, guys, and welcome back to an episode of F1 23 Mobile Racing Career Mode. We are here for episode number 3 today for the Canadian Grand Prix in Season 1. If you guys did miss the previous episode at the Spanish Grand Prix, then definitely be sure to check that one out before you see this one. Well, quite an entertaining episode, I might add, as we came home in an impressive P5, considering we're in the worst car on the grid at the moment. But anyways, then coming into the Canadian Grand Prix at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, should be an interesting track. Let's see how this goes. So Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Alonso, Verstappen, Stroll, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, and Piastri completing the top 10 here. So let's see how we can crack on with qualifying here as we get ready to start qualifying. Down the main straight, DRS wide open as we make our way in towards turn 1 and turn 2. Down to third gear, keep the car nice and rotated and get on the power nice and early towards the next chicane here. Take a lot of curb through these corners here. Into the corners we go, into down the fourth gear, and getting a nice run here. Now coming towards the start of sector 2 here. Not expecting any purple sectors here. It is a green first sector, 20.89. So we go a little bit deep then into that corner, but hopefully we can make up with a bit more time here down through these corners here as we come towards the next chicane. This is a part where we can gain quite a bit of time on the AI here. Take a nice, interesting line through here, using all the curb we got, and now making our way then towards the next hairpin here. I should say the only hairpin on the track. So surprisingly, purple to the second sector here, 25.426 here, as we now make our way down the back straight then towards the pit lane straight. DRS wide open as we power our way down, climbing up through the gear. So far the car feeling pretty decent here. Of course, in the straight line, that is our main weakness at the moment, but we'll see how we can comprehend through the chicane here. Actually getting a pretty decent line through here. That's another place we can get a lot of time on the AI there as we come across the line here. It's going to be a purple to the last sector as well, and that's going to put us on pole position here. The first time here in this series, and that's pole position by not by much though, so you're going to have a bit of defending to do then, but I'm not expecting us then to try and hold on to the race win, especially when we got the Ferraris and the Red Bulls and the Aston Martin right behind us here. But here's the starting with us: Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Alonso, Verstappen, Stroll, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Piastri, Ocon, Gasly, Bottas, Guan Yu, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Albon, and De Vries locking out the grid then as we go to 5 red lights for the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go. It's an okay start for us. Leclerc gets the jump on us, but that's fine. We're going to hold off Sainz and Verstappen for the time being. Into turn 1 we go, and we just managed to hold on to P2 at the moment as Leclerc has already pulled away. But let's see if we can quickly try to get on the back and put a bit of pressure on him in these early stages of the Grand Prix. Into the chicane we go here for the first time, getting a decent run through there. You can see us gaining just a little bit here as we now start to slowly get the switch in towards the next corner. We actually make a bit of contact there as he broke a bit earlier than I thought he would, and that's actually allowed him to get away. And now we got Sergio Perez in the Red Bull right behind us here. Of course, the senior Red Bull team here trying to make his way through. He's going to try to go around the outside. We go back down the inside though into the chicane. We somehow managed to keep it out of the wall there. Someone managed to make the corner, but at the cost of Leclerc actually running away with it. He's 2.5 seconds ahead at the moment. Now trying to defend from both sides. And Verstappen is nearly going to be 3 wide into the hairpin. We break latest though, and we managed to keep the position for now though. As Verstappen now moves up into P3, and he's going to be trying to get past us here down this back straight. We look behind him just to make sure he doesn't make his way through. We're going to defend to the inside here, just about hold him off here. Sainz tries to come on the inside. We managed to dodge him at just the right time. He tries to go around the outside. We gave him a bit of a squeeze here as the Perez, but we're going to squeeze him to the inside, force him to compromise his line into the chicane. That even though we compromised our own line, they actually slowed each other down so much that we're not really being threatened at the moment as we make our way into turn 1 here. Although Perez did catch us up quite a bit there in that final sector, so a bit worrisome. But as we know, that Red Bull is superior to the other cars in terms of straight line speed, and so I'm not really surprised. But we can manage to pull away through the corners, and you can already see building an 8/10 gap into Perez. It's going to make our way into the chicane. Purple to the first sector though out of the race so far, so hopefully is there a fastest lap on the cards here. At the moment we'll have to wait and find out as we now make our way down towards the next chicane here. Another easy place to gain some time on the AI, especially when we don't have to worry about them braking so early or them trying to make a lunge on you on the inside. And as you can see here, making a second gap here. Of course, DRS isn't activated until the 3rd lap, so we won't have to worry about that for now. But we don't want to give Perez any chances at the moment here. As you can see, we're catching to Leclerc just a little bit here. Not too much, but just a little bit. especially through that hairpin there. As for some reason, the AI seems to break really early and take not as quite as quickly as I would like them to be, but we'll do that. Paris is slowly starting to catch up, but luckily, once we come to the chicane, she's not going to be much of a threat, and the run we get through the chicane allows us to create a bit more breathing room there, and we can now set our sights on towards turn 1 as we start the final lap then of this Canadian Grand Prix. Into turn 1 we go, and we're going to keep this nice and smooth down into second gear and get on the power nice and early. Of course, if you do remember from last year's Career Mode Series, we did start at Montreal with the Williams, not the Alphatauri, and I don't think we've actually been to Circuit Gilles-Villeneuve for a long time here in this F1 Career Mode Mobile Career Mode Series, so it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out in this new Career Mode. But anyways, the more important matter is we're trying to defend them from Sergio Perez, who is absolutely flying with DRS. We're going to close the door though on the inside, and we are going to manage to hopefully create a big enough gap so he doesn't get DRS on the back straight, or else that's going to be a mega problem for us. And luckily, I think he is out of DRS range when he crosses the detection line. So that's some good news. We go a bit deeper into the hairpin, but trying to compromise it. Just get a good exit here and try to get some decent momentum down the straight. As we come down the straight here, Paris, he's right now 1.4 seconds behind. I do expect it to slowly chip away as that Red Bull straight line speed is quite amazing, but I think we will be flying through the chicane and towards the finish. We're coming to the chicane for one more time, taking a bit cautious, don't want to get any unnecessary corner cut penalties. Charles Leclerc is going to win the Grand Prix. We're going to come home in P2 here for our first podium of the series as we come behind Leclerc close, like I said. But I have Perez, Alonso, Hamilton side, Verstappen, Stroll, Russell, and Piastri. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for the finale of Season 1. Goodbye, everyone.